I watched a YouTube video where this vlogger had a laser, specifically a green one. And I was like, that is cool. So I bought one on eBay and it came to my house and I would just play with it. I would do like light painting stuff with my GoPro. And then one night we go to my sister's house. On the way home, I'm playing around with it like while I'm driving and just shining it at stuff. And I see this drone. I was like, oh, there's a drone in the air. So I take my laser and I shine it up at the drone and I don't think anything of it. I go down the freeway, I get off at my exit, and then I get these red and blue lights behind me. And my wife's like, what's that? I was like, I don't know, just pull over. He's like, maybe you saw the laser pointing it outside. And he's like, you been playing with the laser tonight? I mean, I have one. He's like, step out of the car. They take my wife. Another officer takes my wife. And, he checks my license. He's like, are you aware that you were pointing a laser at a police helicopter? No, not at all. Thought it was a drone. Come have a seat right here on the curb. And they search the vehicle, they find the laser, and they confiscate it. Until the cop that took me aside put my hands behind my back, cuffed me, and said, hey, you have the right to remain silent.
Anything you say can and will
be used against you in a court of law.
Yep. So I was like, these are my Miranda rights. Like, am I being arrested? And they're like, yeah. I'm going to jail? They're like, well, we're going to take you in. What? And my wife crying. They put me in the back of the squad car and my wife is still crying. So they take me away. They let my wife go. And they took me to the station and they're like, asking me questions. They're like, hey, you didn't know that was a helicopter? I was like, no, not at all. I was like, if you did know that was a helicopter, would you have done it? I was like, no way. Like, I'm never intended to like harm someone. And the way they can see it is like I said, you can see the stream. So they just followed it back to this little white car and said, PD, this is who you need to go get. They shined a laser at me.